Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. I have 5 minutes to film this before I need to leave, and I don't think I'm going to film this in 5 minutes, so I might be late. I'll update you on the screen. This will be my update for my project Level Up Lite. And before I get into this update, I just have to quickly say, I don't know if anyone else noticed, because I did not even notice until I was literally going through my backstock of videos. I missed an upload. Like, at last update, it was just not a very good update. I felt like I didn't have much progress for like this palette being in for a whole month, and everything just felt kind of rushed and lackluster. While I was going through my old videos to see what I still needed to edit, I realized 2 weeks prior to filming last update, I filmed the update that was supposed to go up, but I just like, somehow it was wiped from my memory completely. I completely forgot that I filmed it and just never edited and uploaded it. And if you noticed, I don't think anyone did because no one said anything. I technically never rolled in this Sassy Siennas palette. Like, I did, but I never, that was the video that I didn't upload. I think it was my Pretty Cool palette that I was like rolling out, and I rolled this one in, so you never saw me roll. And then all of a sudden I just came back 2 weeks later, well, probably 6 weeks for you, but for me 2 weeks later I came back and updated on this palette without even technically rolling it in. So yeah, this palette was rolled in, but now it's rolling out because I actually met my goal. This is my level 2 palette. And I'll like leave my playlist linked in the description box if you want to learn more about this project. But it was created by Sophie, but I'm doing the light version, which is inspired by Ruth. And instead of hitting pans, we use each shade 10 times. No, we use each shade the same amount as a level we're on, and then we pick that amount to use 10 times. And I was able to do that. So this is what my palette's looking like now. Probably not too different at all because these Dose of Color shades just are never ending. Last update, which was I guess like the first time you saw this palette, I had already met my 2 use goal on all of the shades, and then I think on these two, or I can't remember exactly which, but I think it was these two, I had used 3 times because these were going to be my 2 focus shades. And since then, I have used these shades the additional amount of times to meet 10 uses each. This is the 10th use that I'm wearing right now with a shade from my Norvina palette topped over it. I just love this look so much. I have a lot of orange, so it goes perfectly with really everything. And yeah, I really loved using this palette. It brought me a new appreciation for this palette because previously this was one of my least used Dose of Colors palettes, but I think this palette is actually very versatile for being a monochromatic 5-pan matte eyeshadow palette, because you have not only your like bright oranges for spring and summer, but you also have the toasty, warm, muted fall shades of orange. I love both, so I'm very happy to have this palette in my collection, especially since I love, sorry, my voice is dying on me. I love the Dose of Colors formula so much, so I'm so happy that this palette rolled in. It was kind of the perfect time of year because it was like end of summer, beginning of fall, and it brought me a new appreciation for this. So I will definitely be taking this out sometime in the future next year, but for now it's rolling out, and I'm not going to do swatches because I just don't have time. But you can see the last video, I think I did swatches for that. If not, I'll do them and put them in like as b-roll footage. But to the palette that I'm rolling in, you should be seeing it on the screen, but it is my Blushing Berries palette, and this will be my final palette for, I mean, I really don't think I'm gonna be rolling anything in after this, so this will be my final palette of the year for this project for level 3. This is what the palette looks like, and the shades are, oh, I actually haven't written the shades down yet. So the shades are Berry Chic, Rose Berry, Berry Pop, Mixed Berries, and Berry Black. I feel like it should be Blackberry, but it's Berry Black. I actually really love this palette. When I first acquired this palette, I bought this, like most of my Dose of Colors palettes are from a set that I bought. I bought like at the time, all of their 5-pan palettes in a set together for Black Friday. I think like 2021 or 2022. And this at the time was what I thought was going to be my least favorite palette because I don't wear berry tones too often, and then it was just another matte black in here and I was like, oh, I already have a few matte blacks, why would I need another one? But I actually really, not only do I love this formula so much that every time I reach for a berry, it's going to be this palette, but I just love the shades in here so much. And I mean, Dose of Colors black mattes are so good that this one or the other one from like my other Dose of Colors, she's a 10, is always the black that I reach for anyway. So I'm just very happy that this rolled in. This is a really good time for it to roll in because we have about 1 month left of fall, even though fall never really hit my town. It never does because I live in Southern California, but we have about 1 month left of fall, and then we're getting into the season of, you know, like these type of shades, deeper, darker, and more berry. Even I feel like for Thanksgiving, it kind of gives off like a berry vibe. So I'm very happy to have this rolled in. And again, this is level 3, so I'm gonna have to use all shades at least 3 times. And then I'll have to pick 3 shades to use 10 times. I actually don't know which shades that will be. Honestly, probably not the black, even though I love this black. I'm going to have to use this on days that I go into work since I work 5 days out of the week. I don't think wearing a black on my eyes to work would be the most comfortable thing for me personally. So yeah, I don't know which shades I'm going to be using 10 times, but I'm sure by the next time I update this project, I will know and I'll let you guys know. And I'm hoping that also next time I will have met my 3-use goal on everything. I do think I can at least do that. I don't know, maybe I'll just use that black shade as a liner once or twice. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see, because I'll tell you in the update. That's what it's for. I have to go. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Yeah, until I see you, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing fall season. I love fall. Stop rambling, smart. End the video here. I'll see you. Thank you for watching. Bye.